Hello, my name is Comrade. Today we have an interview with Eamon.
Hello.
You and me have been chatting for a little while, and we've actually been chatting before I even talked about you with this, on the TwoKinds server. I was just surprised when I found out it was you, honestly. I think that was on the 2 episodes ago now. I found out it was you.
Yeah, I think it was around episode 7, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? I know him. So, of course, I
Yeah,
reached out to you after that, and now we're here.
indeed.
Sadly, Pajeshi couldn't join because it's pretty early for me and him. So, or it's not that early anymore, but it was early. He is online now, but he's clearly on Do Not Disturb, so he's probably not coming. But yeah, let's get started. So, I have a few questions for you prepared, and the first of them is, why did you start the build?
Why did I start the build? Well, of course, everything that's happened this year, COVID. My area went into lockdown, and schoolwork kind of got boring after a few days. And at the time, I was just starting to read the comic for the first time. I came across it over a Reddit page. I can't remember the exact subreddit. So I started reading it in between work sessions, and I got to the end, and I thought, might want to do something about this. I searched up. There wasn't too many projects going around. So my initial thing was to build the Riftwall Tavern, which I posted in June on the TwoKinds subreddit. And then after that, I didn't do much with the universe. Kind of just let it be. And then I think I saw a comment a few days later saying, "Oh, you should have a go at the East State." And I kind of pushed it aside, but it kind of kept coming back. When I was thinking about what to do next.
Yeah.
So I started doing it. Initially thought, oh, it's not going to go anywhere. But no, it did turn out to be something that I continue to do for a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's been going very quickly how fast it's been going, like, at least from what you guys are saying and how many percent left and stuff. If we can go by that, you've been on pure work, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, being quarantined definitely helped.
Yeah.
You don't have much to do. You can't really go anywhere.
I mean, I'm out of sadly, I'm out of quarantine, and I'm really, really sad I am, because, not because that I am like, oh, I want to be home, but let's just say we are getting our second wave now. Let's say like that.
We've been through our second wave. That's what I used that time for as well.
So we have higher infestation numbers than we had back in spring, so it's pretty bad here.
Yeah, it's not great.
But let's see if I have something more. So about the now I have a few questions about the build that I've actually been wondering a little bit about. So the idea with using the Trace Legacy estate, that's of course originated by people asking you on Reddit, but how the heck are you even building most of it, because we haven't even seen it, a lot of it?
Yeah, that was definitely a challenge.
Yeah.
I think before Tom shared the full plans on that post, which actually
Wait, he did?
enormously. Yeah, he responded to a post.
Oh.
I don't know what, I think it was maybe 50%. I think it's 50%. It's just the title of it is a small tour, and I think it was about to go to bed, and I saw someone commented, here's some plans I drew up, and I first didn't know it was Tom, but I looked at the name, saw it was Tom, overwhelmed joy, and found out that it was canon drawings of like the overhead view of everything.
Oh.
So at that point, I had to change some stuff. Thanks to someone who had experience with World Edit on, I think, one of the TwoKinds servers. But it's hard doing the build when you don't have many references to go
Yeah,
off.
yeah, of course.
Es- Especially doing like things like the interior. We've only seen a couple of shots of the interior so far. We're just about to see Brutus
Mm.
and his gang go through. So I think that will help, over the next few weeks, months even, helping map out what we've done so far and correcting any mistakes.
Mm. I think that's really lucky that you guys got that.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal. I've also been emailing him. I've emailed him
Oh,
once or twice about like, do you have any other shots or any like ideas? So he just sent a small list of rooms that are in the estate.
oh hell
And
yeah! Now I now I know how to contact him.
yeah, if you need.
Tom, we have a spot open in the podcast.
Oh, you may be lucky one day. One day.
I did actually tweet out to him at some point. Let me see if I can find the actual tweet I made. It was not really to. It was mostly just to get his attention that we exist. Imagine if we could get tagged TwoKinds on the show.
Final podcast. Imagine going out with a bang.
Yes, yes. But this is going. Personally, this is. I would continue with this as long as I can. I've really been enjoying making this, and in general, I just love doing this kind of stuff.
Like talking about the community and engaging
Yeah, yeah,
others.
just talking with people in the community and having fun.
Yeah, that was definitely a reason for building this. I saw all the amazing art in the community. Myself, I'm no artist. I can't do art to save my life.
Look, I am making
So
1,000 commissions at the moment, so trust me. I can't either.
so yeah. So I decided to go with something that I didn't see many people doing in the community, and yeah, actually led somewhere.
Personally, I haven't really. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm crap at Minecraft buildings. I'm really good at redstone. I'm really good at the game itself, but making buildings that look good and copying buildings, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I can make mega structures. I can make like mumbo jumbo builds and all that, but I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Yeah.
It
I guess
requires
it
a
just
lot
really
of.
comes down to what you see. I can't do mumbo. I can't do mega bases. I've been SMPs with friends, and my little area is just really small because it's not something I really enjoy. Having to work long hours trying to collect all the material. But when I'm creative, I can build what I want and I can choose everything that goes into the build.
Yeah. But like, for me, I really love the survival experience you get in the game, mostly because you just get like oh yes, now we're doing this again. It's been so long and blah blah blah. I want to do that. I want to do that. And then when you've done that, I just kind of lose the spirit because a lot of the time I really enjoy the game, but when first you've done all the major things in the game, I can't make myself see what's now. Yes, I can make mega farms. Yes, I can do that, but I just lose the spirit. I don't know if other people have it like that, but
It's very easy to get burnt out. Like when I was, I think it was when I was building this. I think it was like 30%. After that, I didn't touch the project for about a month because I just burned myself out because I was doing it so constantly.
oh,
And I got, I was like, oh, and then one day I just really felt really guilty of not completing it. So I said, oh, I better start doing it again. You kind of just got to do it in sections. Got to take time in doing what you're building.
Like I kind of got that with the game called StarCraft. I was constantly playing that. I was ladder climbing a lot. Because At that time, I really wanted to show my dad, who actually gave me the game or replayed the game back in the time. When I was extremely young. It was probably dumb of him giving me a game that was 16 plus back then. I think I was like 5 years old or something. So that was pretty dumb of him. But I'm happy that he did it because it turned me into a computer nerd. So basically, the other day I was ladder climbing, mostly just to show him, hey, I've been actually pretty good. At some point, I actually even surpassed him in the ladder. And after I got up to some of the pretty high ranks and almost up at the second highest rank, where he got stuck in 2v2, and remember this was 1v1 game. After this I can explain how the game works, but basically I was ladder climbing so fast and I was playing so much that I just got the sickest burnout, and the season haven't even ended yet, so I don't even want to try again.
Yeah, like you gotta take it in periods of how long you're gonna play. You gotta take it slow. If you burn yourself out, you're not gonna want to do it again.
I think when the season ends, basically it's like you know RTS games.
Oh yeah, real time strategy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that, and then I'm just this 1v1s, 2v2s, and I think it's like every half a year or so there's a new season, and I'm just currently waiting for a new season because I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting too much challenge up there. It's not fun when you gotta be so concentrated 24/7 in the game. It's fun when you are like where people aren't toxic and also where you can get good games and have fun. And not just concentrate on beating the other one.
Yeah, well, having fun's a part of this. You know, like I've with the two other people. Oh, sorry, three that I've been building with. I've been having a lot of fun. It's been something I can take out of my day. It's pretty relaxing for me.
Yeah.
So I guess you really gotta enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise, there's no point of doing it.
I mean, we had I think it's called Minecon Live or something yesterday, and that was
Yes,
pretty
we
interesting.
did.
I'm really
It was
hyped
it
for
was
the.
it was really good.
I've
What's it
heard
called?
people complain about it's going to be too much like mods. I'm like, no, but then you're going to say that every update they ever made was like mods, because then everything is mods every time they update. Then the ocean is a mod, and it just goes on and on. You know?
Yeah, I was watching this morning, and I was really hoping there was gonna be some new block types added in the game that could really help make this build look a lot better.
Mm.
There wasn't anything quite like it, but it's nonetheless an amazing update from the devs over there at Mojang.
Mm. I think it's a little weird that people keep calling the updates more like, they're turning it into mods. Well, they aren't exactly doing that. Most of the time, yes, I can agree some of the things definitely was inspired by mods. For example, Copper, that's definitely inspired by mods, but that doesn't mean that it's just mods. That means they have changed up, and most of the time when there's Copper, it's mostly used for like power and energy, stuff like that. And here it's not like that.
Yeah. I guess when you make the game, if you're gonna make the game more different from what it was originally, people are gonna say that it's gonna be mods. But as
Yeah.
we saw with another, people said they were not gonna like it, and then everyone ended up absolutely having a blast of the time playing that update.
Like, I think personally, people even said said that the Nether update was too much like mods.
Yeah, and I've had an amazing time playing it, so I guess maybe it's gonna happen with this update again.
Yeah, I haven't really, to be quite honest, I haven't really been playing Minecraft in quite a while now. I've had no one really to play with, and the people I have been playing with, I don't associate with them anymore, and you know, I have no one to play with, and Pajoshi has the game, but I don't really want to play with him anymore, because I've been playing with him like the last almost year at this point. And then you just kind of, as I told before, you kind of get the burnout from the game, and I kind of want to get some new stuff, but I can't really get any new stuff.
Minecraft's definitely not a game for everyone. It's a game that if you have a lot of creativity, a lot of imagination, and a lot of determination, then yeah.
I mean, I've been playing it for the last 8 years at this point. That's maybe one of the reasons why I've got this burnout.
Yeah, 6 years is how long I've been playing Minecraft. It's probably the first actual like video game on like PC that I've been playing.
I was into like the Command and Conquer StarCraft when I got my PC first.
Oh yeah, those types of games. I never really got into those.
I mean, I have Command and Conquer shoes now. I'm that much of a fanboy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that much of a fanboy yet.
But it's mostly just because like I got the shoes because it was pretty cheap and I needed shoes. So
yeah, if I'm going for shoes, I'm gonna take my time with a big sneakerhead.
I needed something, and I was like, you know what? Frick it, I'm getting these.
Yeah.
Then I got them, and I've been using them for quite a long time, and it's been it was pretty nice having them, and I'm still using them right now. The only thing I have is that they're beginning to be cold.
Yeah.
But that's probably because I live in Denmark and everything's just extremely cold here.
Yeah, living in Australia, everything's very hot here, so.
And everything wants to kill you as well.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. That's definitely very true.
I mean, you guys have spiders everywhere.
Yeah, not everywhere, but yeah, we do have a lot of them.
My parents would be, or my mom at least, would be so fucking terrified.
Yeah, no, a lot of my friends generally overseas don't want to come here because of spiders and everything else.
I mean, I actually tried at some point getting a pet spider. Or not really a pet, but getting a spider. I was not allowed.
Ah, okay.
Fun fact, my stepdad actually owned a snake once. It started out like, no, around, do you use centimeters? I don't know. Yeah, around like 20 centimeters or so, the snake was when he got it.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Oh, 20 centimeters.
Oh, 20 centimeters, okay, no.
Yes. And then it got like almost 3 meters, and he sold it for like 20 times the price he paid for it.
Yeah, they can definitely go for a lot.
Yeah, especially the big ones.
Yeah,
he couldn't have it anymore because it was so large. It was just, and he had it for like 1 year or something, I think.
Damn.
It was just it was extremely large. I actually saw a picture of it at some point, and it was ridiculous.
Yeah, no, snakes, can, they'll go at you.
Yeah,
From experience, they'll definitely go at you.
I actually haven't. Okay, I have seen one snake in real life before. I was at the zoo, but I'm disappointed every time I'm at the zoo because they have no actual fun things to watch. Oh look, they have a lion. Oh yeah, I saw that like 1 gazillion times.
Yeah, it depends what zoo you go to. It really does.
But yeah, Again, I have no problem with people liking it. If they like it, that's what you like. And
Each their own.
exactly. I'm bored of most things at this point, but that's probably just my life.
Yeah, no. Stuff becomes boring quickly if it doesn't interest you. You gotta find what you like, stick to it.
But that's just that's just how I feel. But let's get on track again because we've been
Yes,
rambling for the last
we have been rambling.
way too long about things that are just not on topic at all. So,
Yeah, we've definitely gone off topic.
how did you meet the other builders?
Okay, so the first person that I actually uh, was actually contacted by Darth Cadron. He contacted me on Discord and he volunteered to do the redstone for the maze. And then recently when I got to that part of the background, I actually brought him in and he's been helping with the parts of the build such as world edit and parts of the maze. And then my another friend is actually real life, goes to my school. He's been helping me design some of the insides, a lot of the interior. I think he likes doing that stuff, and sometimes on the bigger scales. And the last one, I was contacted by them. I think I don't know. I can't remember the exact date. But they volunteered to do some of the lighting around the mansion that you'll see when the world is published at the end of this month. And then they also did the map art at the entrance.
Ah.
So yeah, one real life friend, two online friends.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, there we go. Sorry. But that's definitely that's definitely nice to hear. Again, it would be crazy doing it all. Oh, I'm going. You first.
Yeah, it's good to collaborate with different people. You know, you don't know from other parts of the world. It really expands like your circle of friends.
I hope to see the entire thing and it just being extremely good. And so far, it's looking extremely good.
Yeah, well, there'll be a world download of the current version, or not the current version, the version that's there at the end of the month. So you don't have to wait till then, or you can just join the server that's currently live now.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, I posted the IP in the latest update.
Oh.
So that's a public server. You'll be forced into spectator mode, but you can fly around, look at every part of the build.
Yeah, hell yeah! Send me that IP afterwards, and I'll put it in the description.
Sure thing.
So I have one more question right now, at least until I do the rest of it, because just like other things, I've lost all my questions. So how has the response in the community been to all the work that you guys have been doing?
From what I can tell from public opinion, like Reddit posts, Discord, and stuff like that, I think a lot of the community actually do like it. It's something that's pretty new. Like the concept of building a place from the game is pretty new to the community. The comic, sorry. And so far, everyone seems to like it. I've got people DMing me sometimes, a couple of people saying that it's everyone that's working on the project's done an amazing job, and I think everyone that's working on the project is doing an amazing job myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, very positive feedback.
Well, that's nice to hear, of course.
And it definitely helps, you know, getting positive feedback for a project you're working on really does make you want to work on it more.
Yeah. That is definitely interesting to hear. To be honest, again, I'm just extremely happy that that someone like you guys actually doing this, because I find it's, again, as I said before, I find it really interesting, and I'm really happy.
Oh, it does mean a lot to everyone that's working on the build, seeing all the feedback and what people say about it.
Mm. That is of course. Also, like, it's just kind of the same here. Every time I get positive feedback, I get so happy because I pour my heart and soul into this, and it's just I use a lot of my spare time, my free time, that I could use to not be stressed all the time. And but yeah, I don't use that very good, and I'm stressed as hell, even though I shouldn't be stressed if I just didn't do this. But I love doing it, so therefore I do it.
Yeah, when you know, contribute that much time, you hope that you only get positive feedback and people are going to like what you're doing.
For example, again, it's not really it's not this thing um making me stressed. It's mostly just my daily life, and I should, if I didn't use my time on this, the podcasts, I could probably figure out how not to be stressed. But I would rather be stressed and have my podcast here than not be stressed and not have the podcast.
Yeah, it gives you something to do. And if you enjoy doing it,
Yeah,
why not continue doing it?
I absolutely love doing this. Just wait, like, I actually haven't checked yesterday, but just yesterday, or 2 days ago now, just waking up and seeing that we suddenly have 5 more subscribers and we have 88 views on the podcast we made. That just makes me so happy to see.
Yeah, seeing your community, sub community and a community grow is probably the best thing you can see as a creator.
I think how many hours have we? We have in total now almost 1,651 views. Um, and just seeing that again, it makes me so happy.
Yeah, seeing your what you do reach other people is just, you know, probably one of the best things you can see. It's the best things you can do.
Yeah, I should probably do another stream at some point. I'm probably gonna do that at 100 subs. Continuing to read a bit on the thing.
Oh, you're rereading the comic. Yes, I did see that stream.
Yeah, that didn't go as well because in the start I just tried to stall it until people came. To be quite honest, and that failed pretty bad. After that, I went in to read the comic. Then
Yeah,
Pajoshi came, and then basically just the entire website was just not friends with us. So we were just waiting sometimes a whole minute for a new page.
yeah. Sometimes the load times on the site can get really stressful or really long.
And that was a little, I guess you can say that's a little annoying or sad, I guess. That stuff kind of happens sometimes. Especially for readers. If you're like new to the thing and you just see that a lot, I think most people like, well, then I'm not gonna read it if it's going to take so long. And
Yeah, you don't know if you're gonna like it until you try. You gotta try reading the comic first.
I mean, people finding out I was a furry was not the best to respond in school, for example.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself one. Like, I definitely didn't think I was gonna actually enjoy the comic when I started, but turns out I did, and well, that's what led to this being built.
Yeah,
So I guess it's a good thing.
I consider myself one, not one that would go in a fursuit and stuff like that, but I would definitely. I would definitely call myself a furry, but not one that goes in fursuit and whatever.
Yeah, not that dedicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an expensive hobby.
Yeah. I don't have how many dollars to get a fursuit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Even though if I did, I probably wouldn't get one anyway.
I would get a new PC. I will upgrade my
Yeah,
PC or
that's
something
what I
like
would
that.
get a PC or something like that. Yeah, definitely.
I would probably do that, Sven. Because, eh, I don't want to spend that much money on it, especially really. Oh God, I'm yawning. Especially not in this kind of situation that I am in. Like, I have a job and everything, and I really enjoy that. I get paid well, and it's a good place. But the problem for me is just that. Can I stop yawning? Even though that I have this, I still live on a pretty bad budget. Because I use a lot of my money on the PCs and hobbies I have. I can see I bought VR the other day.
Okay, yeah.
Which is really expensive, and I've already used like €50 on games.
Yeah, it's definitely a very expensive hobby to get into.
Yeah, but I've been enjoying it. I'm gonna get the exact. I've been playing like Beat Saber, save it 7 hours or so already.
Yeah, Beat Saber is one of my favorite games.
Okay, I have 11 hours in total on it.
Yeah, I think I just got this 24-hour achievement, so yeah, probably played a bit too much.
I mean, a lot of the time was me because yesterday we have like guests and celebrating my sister's birthday. They were trying a lot of it, but still, I think I've got 5 hours in total at max, and I can already I'm almost ready to take expert.
Yeah, expert plus levels is what I do a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Currently, I'm just playing like custom levels.
Yeah, that's what I regret buying a PlayStation VR. No custom levels.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Should've gone to
personally, I would never get the PlayStation VR because of it's not as smooth, and its display it's not as good.
Yeah, the first generation. I hope the second generation will be better, but there's definitely a lot of restrictions on the current generation.
And from my experience, the controllers and the how it picks up the controllers and stuff is just absolutely trash.
Yeah, no, you got to be in a dark room because of the camera sensors do
Yeah.
use light. The light of the controller is very very ghetto way of setting it up.
It
But I guess
literally
they
just
pushed how far.
it literally just sometimes begin flying away from me, the controller, while
Nah,
playing
yeah,
Beat Saber.
That's definitely happened to me.
While playing Beat Saber, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really annoying because it always happens at the time when you're just about to beat the level,
Yeah.
and then you just insta fail.
I've only done two maps with insta fail, and I did both of them in either first try or second try.
Yeah, got to start doing some achievement levels soon. Trying to grind.
Too
harder
lazy. I'm
levels.
too lazy for that. I'm just enjoying the game right now.
You got to ease into it. It's one of those games that takes a while to get amazing at.
It definitely
24
is.
hours, I'm still not great at.
It's not like,
Wow.
haha, now I'm good at this game. Ho ho.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight.
You gotta learn it the hard way.
Just like how Tom learned it the hard way. Art doesn't come overnight.
Multiple years of art.
Yeah, many years of art. But it was very good to see, is the progression. Everything's documented online. So
like reading the thing, you don't actually see that much of a difference.
The story really hasn't changed in that much, to be honest. But the art style is definitely improved.
Yeah. Like what I meant was like you don't really see it, or you don't really notice the difference in it because it just goes so slowly with the art. But if you look at the first pages and the newest pages, you can see it, and you see it clearly.
I remember starting the comic and going, this is definitely not what I saw on the cover page. And then I
Yeah.
realized, oh, well, it's 17 years old. Obviously, he's got to.
It's going to change, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
And it definitely did, and it looks so good.
It does. It looks really good. The style of art I haven't seen in many other comics.
Mm. I'm just gonna keep on being in the community like I am right now and just having fun.
Yes, the
Or
community is very good. I love the community. It's a very friendly community.
especially like if you just that's kind of like with most communities. If you just find a sweet spot in a community, you should stay.
Yeah, and if there's a community you enjoy being in, you should stay. I definitely enjoy being in this community.
I do too. I'm just
And this community is the reason I'm doing this project. So
yeah.
I guess I really owe it to stay.
Well, I'm going to stay as long as I can, because at some point you can't stay. That's just how it is with life.
Yeah, you gotta leave at some point.
Some people have been able to both keep studies and stuff up like that, but at some point you gotta realize that life just has to carry on. And for example, it's going to be a lot like that with me, because right now I'm already really pressured, and I'm still in. I don't know what the hell is that for you guys. I'm not even done with normal school yet. I'm not even studying, and I'm already pressured
Yeah,
by
yeah.
school.
I feel you. I'm about to enter my final year, so
That's first next year for me.
gotta start working harder.
The problem with me, the problem with Danish school is that literally it's become so hard over here that the most like we are already a higher difficulty than so many other countries' exams, and I'm not even at my exam yet. That's the problem with Danish school.
A lot of pressure is definitely put on you.
Yeah. Like what my parents called school back then. That is not school for me anymore. That's not school here.
It's changed. It's definitely
What they had for exam, I had last year. I had the exam they had last year.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten difficult with
That's 2
with
years prior. That's 2 years prior. What my parents had. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, what, like the first class you have, back when my parents, and now I've become a fucking boomer, when they started school, it was like, it's basically you get to learn and you play and everything's awesome. Now you learn to read in kindergarten.
Yeah, everything's definitely gotten a bit more harder.
I'm like, how the hell do you expect a 5 or 4-year-old to fucking read? How?
Everyone wants their child to get ahead.
They're going to ruin their childhood. That's the problem. They should
let your child have a childhood.
Yeah, you can learn them the ABC, you can learn them basic math, but don't learn them more. Break for that in school. There's a reason school exists.
Let them develop their skills on their own. But
Yeah.
be there to encourage it. Don't force it down their throat.
It's just annoying. And it definitely, like, I just can't wait to be done with school and go to my studies, because then I'm going to do something I actually want to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be something you enjoy doing.
And that's actually I have to go to an internship this year, and I am so pissed off that I have to. All programming places are closed here. I can't get an internship at anything I want. I'm going to have a shit internship that I don't want. That's my problem. And I'm trying to work my way out of that and getting it to next year where we might have a chance of all this COVID stuff might end and we might have a slight chance of me getting an internship. I mean, it's definitely better than now.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Step you really don't have control of at the moment.
Basically, what I'm saying, life is fucked up at the moment.
Yeah.
And
agreed.
we are doing something that many generations haven't done. We are doing something that's never happened before. Yes, we might have had very bad sick other plagues and whatever, but not in this kind of society that we are in today. Therefore, it's something new that we have never tried before. And it just pisses me off.
Well,
you first.
The very connected world. It's like this is something we've never done before.
Yeah. But I've been really pissed off by my entire class because no one knows how to keep distance. No one knows how to do anything at all.
Yeah,
like,
and then
it's
your
really
country
bad.
has another outbreak, and you say, "Oh, everyone's complaining like you."
It's
this.
really bad over here. It's at the point where people keep touching my stuff and me all the time.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Nope. Like, they have multiple times touched my laptop over in school, and when I get home, I get an entire bottle of just hand sanitizer, get like a spray thing, and just begin spraying my laptop.
Yeah.
With hand sanitizer because I don't want to take chances. I live in one of the most infected cities in Denmark.
Yeah, doesn't sound great.
No, it's not. So I'm trying my best to keep myself safe, but I can't really keep others safe when they don't want to keep themselves safe.
Yeah, if they're not gonna want to keep themselves safe, the best you can do is try to keep others safe by keeping yourself safe.
Yeah, that's the best you can do. Well, do you have anything you want to talk about? Or
look, if you have no other questions about the E-State, because
I haven't.
I
don't have more. It's going to end now, or you have something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends.
No, I don't really have anything more to say. I came here to answer questions. If that's the thing that I've done my task.
Well then I'll say thank you so much for coming on. I know I say that to everyone, but I actually mean it every time.
Very sincere. But yes, thank you for having me. It's been very nice talking.
Yeah. It's really nice every time to have someone who wants to get on the podcast and have a smile about it.
Yeah, you're talking with someone that you can, have a good, decent conversation with.
Yeah. And that's not... Sadly, that's... we have been having a few that I really wanted on that has rejected to get on, and I've been really sad by everyone that did it. I don't really want to say who it is because I don't want people to be like, "Oh, fuck you for not getting on." Like, I don't want that, so I'm just gonna keep them.
Yeah, you don't want to cause a witch hunt.
Exactly. So I want to say thank you so much for getting on, Eamon. Go check him out in the description. I have no idea what to link with other than his Reddit, but I'll link everything in the description that he wants me to.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes. This is Comrade, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.